Hi, I'm Laura and this is our Fiat Ducato Campervan conversion called Woody. We have had Woody since 2019 and recently we went on our first trip over to Europe, so for the very first time we thought we would give it a go recording it for YouTube, see how it goes. I am not very good in front of the camera when we were on holiday, so we did lots of footage, but I wasn't very good at the presenting part, shall we say. So I've come back and I've decided I'll try and voice over some of the stuff that we got while we were there for you. So we shall give it a go. So this first video is going to be about our trip from home to Harwich and then making it across on the ferry and then spending our first day in Amsterdam. So one of the main reasons we thought this would be kind of interesting to do was to look at all those places you can go with a camper van or a van conversion, the kind of places to park when you're there, the places to stay overnight, the facilities that you can find, and kind of how we got all the way from here, so we're in Northamptonshire, all the way over to Europe. So we'll give it a go. So it's kind of cool driving up into the ferry. You can see that there's actually like almost like a double-decker type thing, but we were below. They guide you in, it's really simple, and then you just go up and you can kind of make your way around the ferry. We were actually really pleasantly surprised with the ferry and the facilities that it had and kind of how clean and kind of modern, really, I guess it felt like. We had obviously a room for the evening. The company that we used is called the Stena Line Ferry, so I'll link their website below. So looking around the room, there's obviously actually bunk beds that you can have, but with Aidy being a bit taller, we wanted to get those out of the way for him. So you can just push them up out the way, makes the room feel a little bit bigger as well. So we were really pleasantly surprised with the room. It felt pretty modern. It had really nice facilities in it. It was nice to know that we had sort of a shower. Obviously we don't have one in Woody, so you've got to make the most of these things when you have them. We'll link below the spot on Park for Night that I'd found outside of Amsterdam. So Amsterdam was really beautiful. We both said how nice it was, that actually it wasn't super busy. Our main goal was to take in the sights and eat all of the snacks. That's pretty much our goal throughout life. So Aidy had kind of looked up a few places that we wanted to try. The first place we went to for our breakfast was actually a gluten-free cafe called Croque Madame, and it was really nice. I'll put a link below. Another little stop to try out some beer bread, and then they had some like beer butter with it, which was really tasty. So we walked sort of all around really, past the old cheeky red light district, and then headed off towards the canal cruises, starting from outside the docks at the central station. So I'd had a little look online to try and find like a good company to use. We went for Flagship, who run canal cruises with a bar, so that might have swayed me a little bit. It's an open top boat, but thankfully outside it wasn't too windy and it hadn't rained, so we were all good, and it meant we had some really nice views as we went around. So the tour that we did took around an hour. They had a little commentary, but not heaps, so if you're looking for more information there might be other tours that kind of float your boat a little bit more. Didn't mean to do that pun. But it was really nice and it was a great way to see the city. It saves your feet a little bit, so you can kind of enjoy the whole day. And I will link the cruise as well below that we used. I found it on TripAdvisor. Tony Chocolonely based in Amsterdam, and they have a shop where you can go and you can actually create your own chocolate bars. So I was really keen to do this for a friend that I work with who was sadly leaving. I wanted to get her something a bit different for her present. So we found Tony Chocolonely's. It's a really cool little shop. I would totally recommend it if you're ever in Amsterdam. Kind of busy, but like, I don't know, it kind of felt quite buzzy. It was kind of cool to go in. Really nice shop. Really great if you like a bit of Tony's Chocolonely, which is really delicious chocolate. So yeah, we definitely recommend that one. Amsterdam is really, really beautiful. So it was just really nice to kind of explore all of the side streets. So while we were wandering around, we just happened to see this massive queue outside of, in the UK, what you would call a chip shop, but definitely not in Amsterdam. So these sort of fries shop, super, super tasty, good fries. Pretty much it was time for the last snack of the day. So again, we'd seen on a few of the videos about Fibo, so really wanted to check it out. It's unbelievably cute. So you obviously have these tiny little window boxes and just sort of tasty, crispy, cheesy, snacky things in them for me. It kind of gave me, you know, Finder's crispy pancake vibes, but in a, you know, a fun holiday way. And then it was a pretty short drive to the campsite. So I think I'd found this one on PitchUp. Again, I will link it. It took about 15 minutes, I think, from the car park. So it was a really quick journey to get there. It was called Europark. Really good facilities. We had electric, and I think we could hook up water as well. But yeah, really, really great. Super, super easy. So if you're going to Amsterdam and you're looking for somewhere pretty close by for your camper or caravan, I would recommend that one. We're obviously new to making YouTube videos. It just was an interesting process for us to do, to give it a whirl and try and record stuff as we went. I will try my best to make the next video for you that I will get out as soon as I can. Obviously, if you have any hints or tips or anything we should be doing, then please let us know. Totally new to this, but just thought it would be kind of interesting to document how it is to go abroad in your camper van. So hope you've enjoyed it. I might rope Aidy into actually being in the next one, and yeah, I shall see you very soon.